It's fall here, 10 minutes away from Foxborough, and what does that mean? Well, 1, it's flannel season. 2, Drake Maye, our 3rd overall pick, got his first start against the Houston Texans, and how did he play? Well, he went 20 of 33 for 243 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, sacked 4 times, and ran for 38 yards. All box score numbers, I know. But how well did he actually play outside of those numbers? You see the 2 interceptions and the fumble he had, and you think, well, it was just a bad game for first start of a rookie. I don't agree with you. Let's start off with the first interception. That one was completely his fault. He oversailed it on his receiver and ended up in the defender's hands. I could have caught it. No, I couldn't. I have terrible hands and they're tiny. Besides the point, he oversailed that ball. Easy interception for the defense. Rookie mistake. The second interception, though, is not really his fault. Defensive lineman hit it up in the air. One of the defenders caught it on somebody else. What are you supposed to do about that? Then let's go to the fumble. The fumble happened because Antonio Gibson got face masked and it wasn't called, causing the Patriots to have to throw, and Will Anderson obviously shreds us, and our horrible offensive line demolishes Drake, and he fumbles the ball. Happens. But he had some really great throws, which I'll get into in a minute. But what can we expect to see from Drake Maye going forward? Well, 1, he looked confident. He looked like he would zip the ball anywhere, roll out of the pocket and make a throw downfield, hit the checkdowns, wait for his routes to get open, go through his reads. He really did everything that he was supposed to do for a rookie starting in his first ever NFL game. Sure, he played a couple weeks ago, but it was like a 4th quarter thing. He didn't start the game, didn't play the entire game. At the end of the first half, it was 14-7, but then our defense couldn't do anything. But he put together 3 total scoring drives, as the final score was 41-21, where he threw 3 touchdowns. And all 3 were pretty decent. Especially the one to Butte, which we will go into in a little bit as well. But besides the confidence, he showed just his ability to scramble, really. His confidence outside of the pocket, whether it's throw downfield or tuck and run it because the pressure is getting there. He had a 4th down and 5 run, which resulted in a first down. He had another first down run for like 11 yards and a couple more as well. He knows when to run, and he knows when to stay in the pocket or when to get out of the pocket and throw the ball, as opposed to running when he just gets out of the pocket. That is stuff that sometimes rookies just fail to do. Sometimes they just like to tuck and run it because they know that it won't result in an interception or anything. It just will be a couple of yards. But Drake knew what he was doing. He had a couple like crossbody kind of throws, like that one outside of the pocket, which again, I will show in just a minute. But overall, I am really excited with Drake Maye's debut. If he gets an offensive line soon, like if people get healthy, I know a lot of people are hurt, then he won't be terrible. I mean, our offensive line is not good even when healthy, but it's a lot better than what it is right now when it is fully healthy. And, you know, if we get another receiver, which obviously isn't a this year thing, I'm looking into the future, then, you know, maybe he can make that guy a stud. Who knows? Maybe whether it's a rookie or a guy who's already a star. As for the rest of the season, we play Jacksonville in London. So that will be a game where Drake will probably have good stats just because they have no secondary. I mean, look what Caleb Williams, another rookie, just did to them in London. You know, basically their home field. But I'm really excited for the rest of the season with Drake Maye. I hope he doesn't get hurt, obviously. Praying he doesn't, because I really want to see what we really have in this 3rd overall pick. We're not going to win a lot of games. We're not going to the playoffs. But we just have to look forward to what we see from Drake Maye and his connection with Booty, Polk, Bourne, if Baker ever gets out there, Hunter Henry, when Ramondre gets back. I think that'll help Drake a lot too. When it's not Antonio Gibson doing like 10 rushes for minimal yardage or something. Might have been 13 rushes because he played terrible. But when Ramondre's out there, he's actually a good running back despite his fumble incidents the past couple weeks. So having that security blanket, whether it's handing the ball off or checkdowns, will help him a lot as well. You have Hunter Henry, who's just a good another security blanket for him. You know, all tight ends do well with rookie quarterbacks. Look at Cole Kmet yesterday morning. But overall, I'm really excited with what we have with Drake Maye. So let's get into some plays that we saw against Houston. Let's start off with this play right here. It's 11 personnel in the shotgun. Hunter Henry at tight end, 3 wide receivers. Texans come out in a man defense where basically what happens is immediately Maye is pressured and he rolls out of the pocket. And what he does best here is, it actually isn't really even him at first. Henry right here at the top of your screen realizes that Maye has to roll out and he has to find a cushion to sit down and get the ball. His defender leaves him for Drake when he gets out of the pocket, and he finds that spot right there where Drake throws kind of cross-body. Right there, cross-body a little bit, just a little bit, where Henry can get it and run for yards after catch. It's honestly just an overall great play by Drake Maye getting out of the pocket, as well as Hunter Henry realizing that he has to get open somehow, even though he gets no separation off the line and when he cuts the out route. But he knows that Drake has to roll out. Again, rolling out, finds a soft spot, Drake hits him. It's not even really cross body, but it's just like a little, I don't know, weird throw to make, but a good throw to make, because another funny thing is, look at the defender at the top of your screen just jumping for no reason. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. But yeah, overall, just a great play by Maye to get out of the pocket and find the man downfield. And that's something we like to see. We know he can scramble. He compares himself to Josh Allen. He has the arm talent there. So why not get out of the pocket, let your man get open a little bit, and throw it to him so he can get yards after the catch. And I want to look at a couple plays from the end of the first half drive where Drake threw his first touchdown. The first play of the drive. What happens here? Drake takes a snap, and immediately there's pressure coming towards him off the right side. What does he do? He stays calm. He waits for Demario Douglas at the top of your screen to run that little whip route right there. And what does he do? Stays calm in the pressure, delivers a perfect ball, allows him to get the first down and get out of bounds to continue the scoring drive. Although this pass was incomplete that I will show you, it was a good throw by Maye. Empty set, stays in the pocket, doesn't move. Pressure's not even really there except for when that defender comes in as he's throwing the ball, so he's fine. Gets it right to the receiver and just drops it when he gets tackled. Still a great throw by Maye. I mean, put it right to where the receiver should grab it, but, you know, happens. People drop the ball sometimes. I mean, we are the Patriots. We don't have the best wide receiver group. If you just watch it one more time, good thrown ball in the hands and out as he's tackled. I also really like this play. It's a simple slant over the middle, but where Drake puts this ball is pretty good. It's a little high, but it's to where only the receiver can get it to get the first down with just less than like 20 seconds left. Just watch this. Empty set again. We get a quick slant route coming in, and it's a confident over the middle throw. I mean, the defender is right there, but he puts it to where only the receiver can grab it up top. And if you put it in the stomach, he still probably could have gotten it, but the defender probably has a little higher of a chance to knock it out because he can just wrap around the waist rather than having to reach up high. Great throw, good catch, first down in a less than 2-minute situation at this point. Just let it play back again. Slant, catch up top, and first down. Timeout. And lastly, obviously we want to talk about his first touchdown throw, which comes against the Texans coming out in cover 1 with 1 safety on the left half of the field and 6 men blitzing. What happens here is that the guy at the bottom of the screen is going to run a fade route. And Demario Douglas is going to run a crosser. Booty is also going to run a fade, and the tight end is just trying to run a little out route in case. But Drake knows where he's going. The big thing about this is that we actually pick up the 6-man blitz. He's not really pressured on this throw at all. Very clean pocket, and he lets it rip downfield to Booty. Some people like to say that this throw could have been a little better, although resulting in a touchdown. I don't agree with this, but he could have put it out more because Stingley, one of the better corners in league, could have recovered and made a play. However, he didn't, so it doesn't even matter in all actuality. It really is a perfectly placed ball for Booty to go out and make a play for his first touchdown of the season and Drake Maye's first touchdown of his career. Let's go back here. So first off, they pick up the blitz, like I said, which is just great for this team. This safety is just all over that. Pop actually gets open, like very open. But why would you throw that at this point in the half? There's almost no time left. I don't even know if we had timeouts. I don't remember off the top of my head. I apologize about that. But you want to take the shot with a guy you trust downfield. Maye has said that he believes in the guys, that they can make plays downfield. Right after the game in a press conference, he said that. So why not take the shot downfield to a second-year receiver who somehow is getting past a very elite corner, just for him to make a play, catch his first career touchdown, and your first career touchdown pass. Let's try to replay one more time, full speed, just so you all can see it. Again, beautiful ball downfield, great throw from Drake Maye. So I'm really encouraged with how Drake Maye played in Week 6, his first career start against the Houston Texans. We saw that deep ball as well as a couple other throws, whether it was out of the pocket or that great whip route by Demario Douglas, which he stood in the pocket against pressure and threw perfectly for him to run for a first down and more. Honestly, Drake has shown a lot of elite traits, well, traits that will be developed into elite traits in his first game. He showed some other stuff too, like that interception where he oversailed it. He's got to hold on to the ball too when he gets sacked, but every quarterback fumbles here and there. And sometimes his decision making can be a little and he did have that one really bad throw looking for the corner route when it went out of bounds. Maybe he was throwing it away, but who really knows? His completion percentage over expected was actually negative 1.8% as well, so that's not really a great sign. But overall, he played a great game. His PFF stats, his EPA per play probably won't be well, but I mean, when you're playing a good defense like the Texans, who are top 10 in a lot of defensive statistics outside of points allowed per game, you're going to struggle as a rookie quarterback. You're going to turn the ball over, but he did have the 3 touchdowns to make up for it. Honestly, a great game from him where he threw a touchdown to Hunter Henry in the flat on a play action pass, threw a touchdown to Demario Douglas on a crosser where he yards after catch for a little bit to get to the end zone, then the great deep ball to Kayshon Boutte at the end of the first half. Overall, I will give this Drake Maye start a B+, because there were a couple things he could work on, but for a rookie quarterback in his first NFL start, a really good game.